Okay, hello my wonderfuls and my moas. So obviously I had dropped my previous like three like relay member challenges that Yeonjun did for Talk to You, and someone in the comments was like, oh, like you forgot Woonhak. I didn't forget Woonhak. I actually did those, as I let them know, I actually did those videos before they even dropped Woonhaks, and I think they dropped Woonhaks literally the day after or the day of that I dropped that video. But yeah, so I was like, I kind of figured, I was like, why haven't they done Woonhak? Like, I feel like Woonhak would have been in here because he did do the challenge like on his own, and like he did end up coming or appearing with James for the end of the year end of the year event that they did for like New Year's, that they had like a bunch of groups perform for it as a countdown, and obviously Yeonjun did Talk to You there, and like I said, I guess he invited both Woonhak and James, which I think that was literally after this had dropped, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm finally gonna be doing the video. Like, I was actually also out of town, like literally the first day of the new year. I actually went out of town, so I hadn't been able to get to it now. But here I am gonna be watching it, y'all, especially because I am a one door. One door is like my um but One Extra is actually my alt group, and then obviously I do also really love TXT as well, and Yeonjun is my bias for that too. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and watch the stage, y'all. Or not the stage, but the challenge. Ah! Also, this being like... I feel like... Hey! Come on, Woonhak! I love this. Let's go through our door. Oh my god, that made me like... that made me tear up, like, kind of laughing in a way, because, like, oh my god. One thing I will say about, like, Woonhak, like, he is always, like, his energy is, like, on another level performance-wise. He definitely gives me, like, very much, like, same energy level, like, but he always wants to, like, outdo himself, like, with his, like, persona on stage, kind of like how Yeonjun is kind of, like, a little bit, like, extra in that way, and, like, I feel like this is definitely... It was no surprise that Woonhak did the challenge, like, by himself, because I was just like, this is very much, I feel like, his cup of tea, like, his type of style of music, I feel like. I feel like when Boy has this kind of style, similar taste in music as, like, what Yeonjun, for specifically for Talk to You, like, for sure, like, in this album, like, I felt like it was very, like, on par. So, I was like, okay, like, I was, like, wondering when he was gonna drop Woonhak's relay, because I was like, I wish they would have done it, like, sooner whenever I dropped the first three, because like I said, I kind of like talked about how everyone has their own different like aura, different kind of like style that they put onto the song that makes it their own. And I feel like I mentioned in that one for sure, I think I said Nico kind of matched Nico, and I think it was Nico, and I think I said Jihoon matched very much like Yeonjun's style, but I feel like I think Woonhak ended up topping all three of those other of James, Woon, Jihoon, and Nico, like, style wise, because I feel like his facial expressions were very on point, is my thing. I feel like he was kind of going out of there like how he usually does for whenever he performs like with his group, right? So I was like, hey, I'm like, come on, Woonhak, but I'm gonna watch it again because like it was just very like it brings a smile to my face because like you can tell how much he's like enjoying it. It's just like his smile. Like, yes! So good. Like, we just know Woonhak is our little eggy, so I'm just like, it's like my child, like, with my bias, you know? Also, you know, like, how Woonhak really looks up to Yeonjun as well. Like, he's like, oh, Hyung, like, you're my, like... And then obviously, like, the door makes me happy too, because, like, it's a nod to, like, his group. Yeah, I think it's just like maybe that Yeonjun and Woonhak are both like a mess. Like, you know what I mean? Like in a good way. Like that their energy kind of plays off with each other here. Like I really love it. And like I said, the way they incorporated the door, I'm like, yes, paying homage to Boy Next Door and their, you know, or OG props with the door, but also kind of like, oh, like I've taken a step into like your like genre, like or your world, you know what I mean? Kind of like that, because it's each of them doing like he's doing the challenge in every like each of the groups like practice rooms that they are assigned to. So like obviously we saw Tua, he did it in Tua's practice room. Cordis, they did it in Cordis's practice room. Same thing with Ant Team. Obviously, you can tell here this is Boy Next Door's practice room. So like I like that it's like their home base that he's kind of like taking over, kind of like invading to like do this collab with, right? Because they are ultimately all underneath Hype. So it just kind of, you know, making you realize, oh yeah, like they still, you know, everyone's kind of like friends with each other. Like everyone's like having how Yeonjun like it kind of hand like maybe picked who he wanted for each group to like who like would kind of like give off maybe like similar vibe, because obviously I think like James, Nico, and Jihoon are very much like kind of like main dancers, are not recognized for the dancing, and like maybe Woonhak obviously is a good dancer as well, but like I feel like for performance wise I think he very much is like that vibe. Maybe I really like I said, this whole how we kind of did a different way or did a different take on doing like the challenge and did it like quote unquote a relay, where it's not like necessarily like they're all in the same room doing it. It's where like he actually goes and like visits everyone's like assigned practice room to do it, and that's the whole point like of it being the relay, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, like I said, definitely I feel like Woonhak probably topped the other three in my opinion, even though I had said I think Nico had was my favorite from the last one. But I think Woonhak essence, like he captured the essence of like that cocky, like kind of like, you know, like narcissistic vibe that I was mentioning that this song reminds me of when like Yeonjun performs it, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, it's a little bit more short of a video, I know, but I hope you enjoyed it and I shall see you in the next one.